3 minutes to the opening of the market. Most of the indicators are up. Dow's up 40, Nasdaq up 45. Keith Fitz with us now. It's earnings season. Who are you watching in particular this week?
Well, thank goodness, because that means we get to get down to real companies and really exciting stuff. I'm looking for two names this week, Constellation and JPM, Stuart.
Constellation. Tell me more. Is that Constellation
The brands? Here's the thing. Beer in particular tends to go up when social mood accelerates. Now, I don't own it, but I'm very interested in what's happening because that's going to be a truer barometer than any Fed statistic or government number we can pull out.
Okay, that was Constellation Brands. What was the other one?
The other is JPMorgan Chase. So here we go into earnings season. This is the bank. I talk a lot about owning the best and ignoring the rest. And the reason here is very simple. Net interest income, I think their trading is going to accelerate. I think their margins are going to be expanding. So 6 to 8% top line. Only CEO in the business who actually knows what's going on Wall Street.
And would you buy JPMorgan today at 197?
I actually own a fair slug of it right now, so I'm set, but I'm going to look at adding more if I get any kind of weakness.
Okay, now I know we had a big dip in the market in the early part of last week. You were a dip buyer. You want to tell us what you were buying?
Absolutely. I went after my usual names, Stuart. I went after the Microsofts, the Apples, the Palantirs of the world, because these are great companies changing our world. A short-term dip is just noise to me. 3, 5, 10 years from now, those are going to be the companies you're going to kick yourself if you don't own.
So the story is not really changing. It's still big tech powering ahead because they've got the profits. That's the story, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's not only do they have the profits, Stuart, but if we look at our lives, right? You and I have been on this for a decade. People are becoming more and more tech-oriented, whether they want to or not. When was the last time we used a rotary phone? I can't recall that. So if we look at that as a microcosm of where we're going, that's the story for the next decade.
But I see Apple at 168, under the 170 level. Are you buying it?
Oh, yeah. I've got a good chunk of it already, but I'm going to continue to add to that company because that's going to be a game changer.
They've got so many problems, though, Keith.
Yeah, but every company has had problems. And that's a fair statement. I mean, people bagged all over Microsoft and Amazon and all the big names today, and yet here they are.
All right. We listen to you all the time. So, Keith Fitz, have a good day. See you later. I don't think you can see the eclipse out there. It's on the West Coast. No, you can't see it out there. Maybe it gets dark. No, it doesn't, because you're not in the path of the shadow, so it wouldn't get...